All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're going to be going through some training. I'm going to be telling you some stories to really empower you and give you education and the information you need to take your business to a new level. Now, you see this cup in my hand right here. This is not Hennessy. I promise you it's not Hennessy. It's actually sweet tea, right? Because sometimes when I'm doing the trainings, my mouth gets a little dry. But anyway, right? Let's talk about it. So, I want to talk about some things having to do with the mega level training, some things having to do with, students that I'm proud of on the team, and things of this nature. Now, if you don't have access to the pro, I recommend getting that as soon as possible, because literally up to this day, I have people who they lost their login 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and they'll come to me today, like, John, I need my login to that training. I need to go into pro because there's some information I need to get down and get refreshed on, right? That's how valuable the pro training is. Literally, it's so simple but extremely valuable, to the point where people who bought that training 6 months ago will hit me up today asking me for their login because they misplaced it or something like that, and they need the information. So think about that amount of time for something to still be working up to this day, right? And I remember even a student of mine, her name is Crystal, right? Crystal joined Motor Club of America with zero experience. Never had any experience in business before, as far as my knowledge. Within 2 weeks, I believe, Crystal made $1,300 in Motor Club of America. $1,300, right? How do I know? She hit me up. She messaged me on Facebook, and Crystal said to me, she said, "Hey John, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your pro training so much, because I already made $1,300 and I've just been following the simple steps that you provided in the pro training," right? So what I did was, I said, "Crystal, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy, because I love to see members on our team having success, making sales from taking action." Now, don't get me wrong. Crystal's an action taker. She goes hard every day in her business, and she gets the results. She applied the training, and she got $1,300 in 2 weeks in MCA from following my training. So I said, "Crystal, can you please, do a testimonial video for me, telling people, what you've learned from the pro and how it helped you make $1,300. I think people need to see it, because they need to believe in themselves and see that it's possible for them." Crystal said, "Sure, John, no problem." Well, what do you know? Crystal never did the testimonial video, right? And I say that not to bash Crystal or anything like that, but I say that to say, and then a couple weeks later, I hit her up and I reminded her. I said, "Hey, Crystal, it's 2 weeks ago. I asked you if you could do the testimonial. I said, can you please do it for me?" She said yes again, and she totally blew me off and did not do the testimonial. Me personally, just because of my character and the type of person I am, if somebody taught me how to make $1,300 in 2 weeks in business, and I've been applying the knowledge from that person, I'll gladly do the testimonial. Gladly do it. Why? It takes 2 to 3 minutes out of your day. But Crystal didn't want to do it, so I ended up just showing the proof myself, right? And you can see the proof of that below this video. You'll see the proof of Crystal making $1,300 in MCA from following the MCA Training System Pro. Now, the crazy part, I'm about to get into Mega and I'm about to get into some things, but I just want you to understand, the reason why I'm sharing that story to you is because I want you to understand that no matter how great of a mentor you are, no matter how great of an entrepreneur you are, you can never make everybody happy in business. It's impossible. I don't care how great you are, I don't care how much truth you're giving, I don't care how much value you're giving, there's always going to be somebody who just does not think it's great, right? You're not going to be able to please everybody, and your job as an entrepreneur is to lead. It's not to please everybody, right? You got to understand that in business, and it's okay. You're going to have some people who want to work with you, they're going to love working with you, and then you're going to have those select few who just don't get it. From their level of understanding, they don't get it yet, but I want you to know that it's okay. You got to keep going, you got to keep pushing, you got to keep persevering, because you're going to get more success, you're going to get more testimonials, you're going to get more people who love doing business with you. But you can't let the people who don't want to keep their word, for example, or the people who don't think your training is good, for example, you cannot let that hold you down. You got to keep going, you got to keep pushing, you got to keep taking action. Now we have somebody else on our team who I'm super, super proud of. Super, super proud of Melanie. Melanie's on our team. I believe she's joined multiple businesses after MCA, and she's made some money with other businesses as well. Same type of story, right? Melanie came in, she invested into her pro training, she invested into mega level training, and then she gave me a testimonial of how she made $1,000 within her first 2 months in MCA, right? I believe that was her first entrepreneurship business. So we have students here who are applying the training and who are crushing it, and I really appreciate you, Melanie, because you're a woman of your word, and you told me what you were going to do. You told me you were going to do a testimonial because of how much you've learned and how much success you've had from the training, and you actually did it. So that's my next point. You have to be a man or a woman of your word in business for people to respect you. If you're not a man or a woman of your word, people are just not going to respect you. They're going to be like, oh, this person's just talking. They're not credible. They hold no authority. So it's very important in business, right? And then also Z has been taking action, has been doing her thing, has been very supportive. I appreciate you too. And then recently, this is funny. Recently, I threw a contest. I started a contest. I launched a contest. And I said, anybody on the team who's willing to do a 2 to 3 minute testimonial video, only talking about what you learned from my Instagram training, please send that in. And the top 3 testimonials, I will pay those 3 people who do a testimonial for the training, for the Instagram training. Now, of course, I get a testimonial from that, right? But the bigger picture of why I did it was because to help people get out of their comfort zone of not wanting to do videos, right? Like I'm doing videos right now. There was a time early in my career where I was nervous about doing videos. I was fearful about doing videos. But thank God I got over that fear because now I'm crushing it doing videos. So if I never got over that fear, I wouldn't be here today. And there's so many people who they're not doing their videos. They're not showing their face. They're not giving value. And I appreciate Corey Allen so much because he was a man of his word. He said, John, sure, no problem. I'll do a 2 to 3 minute testimonial video for you, man. You've helped me out in numerous ways. I love your education. I love your value. He sent me a testimonial video. Would you believe, out of the contest, Corey Allen was the only person who sent me in a testimonial video. Now, remind you, this was a paid contest. It's a paid contest. So I'm still waiting for 2 more people at least to do a testimonial video so I could critique the videos and pay the members who did the testimonial video. So imagine that. I'm willing to pay people to do it, and they're still not doing it. They're still not breaking out of their comfort zone. And that's a major part of success, is being able to break out of your comfort zone and do what you need to do so you can make the income that you've always wanted to make. You gotta get out there, you gotta show your face, and you gotta give value. As far as I'm concerned, the top income earners in business that I know, all of them making money online, they all do videos, right? And if you're on the 300 to Freedom movement, really and truly, to be honest with you, you should be doing a video every day, giving value. You should be. If you're not, you're procrastinating, you're putting off your dream, and you're not really serious about it. But Corey Allen, I appreciate you. I may just have to just pay you the money, man, because nobody else has put in a testimonial talking about the Instagram training, which is perfectly fine. It's okay. I'm not doing this video out of anger or out of being mad. I'm doing this video to teach lessons. That's all I'm doing this video for, and to share with you. Don't ever get discouraged by little things. Keep going, keep persevering. No matter how much you think a person is making, there's still little things that people do that show their character. You know what I mean? That show their character. Anybody will tell you that I'm one of the few mentors, I'm one of the few educators and teachers in this industry who work as closely with my team as I do. I don't care what people say. I'm one of the few. Most of the people in this industry who are mentors and making a lot of money, they're all stuck up. They don't work closely with their team like that. They don't even talk to their team on a daily basis. I'm approachable. You can talk to me. That in itself, and why do I do that? Because I understand the frustrations. I understand struggling in your business. I understand not having your breakthrough. I get it. So I'm here to be a beacon of light, and I'm here to help. That's what my mission is and my purpose is. But at the end of the day, no matter how great and truthful you are or how much value you're sharing, there's always going to be somebody to critique it. There's always going to be somebody to criticize or to judge or not keep their word. It's just how it goes in life. And no entrepreneur out there has a 100% success rate. No entrepreneur out there has a 100% success rate. So that's just the fact of the matter. Me personally, somebody taught me something, somebody helped me. Not only am I willing to invest with them, but also I'm willing to give them a testimonial and show my appreciation because it's important. You know what I mean? It's important. Why not? Why not? I went to school. I spent so much money at school. I spent so much money at school for something that I'm not even using up to this day. So why can't invest myself in business? Right? Why can't invest myself in business? So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to talk about the mega level training. That training is worth at least $2,000. It's worth at least $2,000, but I only charge a one-time fee of $197 for it. A one-time fee of $197, and it probably will never go up from that point. One-time fee of $197, you invest the 197 to the Mega, and you never have to worry about paying for it again. And the good news is, no matter what trainings I add on to the Mega, you still get access to it. Even if you bought it today at 197 and I added 10 new trainings later on, you still get access to the 10 new trainings. And periodically, I always do add trainings to the Mega. Just like recently, I added the 6 and 7 figure branding mastery training, right? Teaching you how to brand yourself and master the process of branding yourself, which I feel is the #1 way to make the most money online. Is you gotta understand self-branding, you gotta understand some concepts to why it works and how to do it effectively to get people to love buying from you. So that's one thing, right? So the nature of buying, it's a law that people don't understand. And this is something that it took me a while to understand too, but 2 reasons why I invested so much money, tens of thousands of dollars, into my education, into my mentorship, to get to this point is because #1, of course, I wanted to become the best in my industry. I want to have the most skill sets possible in my industry. I want to know what I'm talking about when I'm teaching people things. I want to be valuable. That's #1, right? I want to be as valuable as possible. #2, I'm not here today and gone tomorrow, right? My plan is to have a long-term vision to be in this business for a very long time. I want to be able to coach people who are just 10 years old today. When they get older, I want to be able to coach them. People who are just 15, I have a vision of coaching people who are young today who aren't quite in the entrepreneurship world. So I needed to invest into the utmost training from successful people so I can get the utmost results. So that's #2. And #3 is just a law of karma, right? It's a law of karma. If you're not willing to invest with other people, or if you're not willing to educate yourself with people who are educators or trainers or mentors, well then it's like a cycle. The same way how you're not willing to invest, other people won't be willing to invest with you in business. You get what I'm saying? It makes sense. If I have such a hard time investing into business or investing into my education, my mindset is limited. I'm not thinking from an abundant mindset, I'm thinking from a lack mindset, and because of that, everything I do in my business is going to be a lack mindset, and I'm going to be wondering why nobody wants to invest with me. Well, it's the energy that people can feel. People can feel when you're not investing in yourself, or if you're not qualified, or if you're not valuable, or if you're not, you don't have the information, or if you don't know what you're talking about. People can feel that, and they know it. So me understanding that law, I was like, yeah, why not invest with people who can teach me something and educate me? And a lot of times there could be just one thing I learned from the whole training that puts it all together for me, right? It puts it all together for me, and maybe that one puzzle piece that I just missed out on. So it's just a law, right? You give and you receive. You give and you receive. You give and you receive. That's just how it goes with business, entrepreneurship, with life, relationships. You got to give in order to receive. But a lot of people, they don't realize this law, and they're so scared of losing that they never give, and then at the same time, equally, they never receive. So it's a law. So it's a 197 fee, right? One-time fee, but it's worth at least $2,000. Now, the first trainings that I go into in the Mega is the vision and belief training, where I go into teaching you how to get clear on your vision, how to have the most belief and confidence in yourself. We go through some meditative processes, some affirmations and stuff like that. So vision and belief is very important. It's kind of a personal development mindset training in there. And the second training that I go into is social media marketing automation, right? Where I teach you how to automate your marketing across Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., right? I know in the Pro I only teach you Instagram, but I go into other social media trainings, talk about how to tap into what tool you can use to tap into other social media marketing trainings to get free leads all day across multiple social sites. So that's the social media marketing automation. The third training is how to create a cash cow community. Extremely valuable training, because how to create a cash cow community is basically me teaching you how to build rapport, effectively with an audience of people. And I also teach you how to make money from the people who say no to joining your business the first time, right? So how would that help you? If you knew how to even make money from people who said no to join you, they don't want to join you, still make money with them. Think about how powerful that would be. So that's what I teach you in how to create a cash cow community, how to really, really understand how to build a tribe of people and a network around your name that builds authority and credibility, because if you don't have that, nobody's going to be willing to listen to you. Nobody's going to be willing to invest with you. Number 4, email marketing mastery training. It goes without saying. Email marketing, that's very, very important in business. So I show you exactly the types of emails that I send out. And I go into copywriting, right? So I actually type out the emails and show you why I'm saying certain things I'm saying in the emails that I send out. And this is what really allows me to make sales on a consistent basis. Anybody who gets my mega level training and pro trainings, they make sales on a consistent basis, not only in MCA, right? It's not MCA specific. It's for all the businesses, right? So that's the great thing about it. If Crystal would have upgraded to the mega and she invested into the mega, Crystal would be making at least $7,000 to $10,000 a month right now. That's just the truth. She'd be making at least $7,000 to $10,000 a month consistently if she invested into the mega level training. So email marketing mastery, of course, lead generation, but I show you the types of emails to send out, how to set up your emails, what to say in your emails, all of that stuff, what to include in your emails, the content you want to put in it. So when you send it out to your list, you just get sales coming out like clockwork. Number 5 is the Craigslist advanced training, right? Teaching you how to get 30 plus leads a day, right? So 30 plus leads a day using Craigslist. You all know that Craigslist is a very known website for classified ads. You could put job postings up there, customer service postings up there, but there's a certain way you want to do it so that your ads don't get ghosted or flagged. And also I teach you exactly what to say in the ad, right? So that's very important. So not only do I show you where to post and how to get 30 plus leads a day, I show you what to type in the ad to make sure that those leads are receptive to you. So Craigslist advanced training is also in there. So that's already 5 advanced level trainings that you're getting, all for your business. 5, right? Well over $2,000 worth of information already. Then number 6, what I stated earlier, 6 and 7 figure branding mastery training. Without understanding branding, you're just going to be one of those people jumping from company to company to company to company, constantly having to restart in your business if you don't understand branding. If you don't understand branding, you can't build a loyal fan base. You can't build a loyal network of customers and fans and friends. You can't. So you got to understand branding. So I go into the art and science of branding yourself to where people see you as an authority figure and as a credible source so that they want to do business with you. They love to do business with people who brand themselves the right way. So that's what I teach you inside the mega. And then, of course, number 7, right? We start getting into other streams of income. Because my goal is not to keep you only stuck in one company. That's not my goal. My goal is to teach you how to dominate one business so that you can use that information and that strategy that you're dominating with and apply it across other businesses that you expand into. Because the average millionaire has 6 and 7 sources of income, right? The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. So think about that. So we talk about, I give you an intro to Forex, the foreign exchange markets, which is kind of like stock. I teach you how to make your money start making money, right? So I teach you how to make your money start working for you. Everybody is out there working 9 to 5 jobs. They're working for their money. They're trading in their time for dollars. But here in the intro to Forex trading, what I'm teaching you is how to get your money working for you. So let's say you got a few extra $100 laying somewhere and you want to invest it to grow to $1,000, to $2,000, to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. The intro to Forex training is the training because it's an introduction. And I'm gonna add on to this in the mega level. So this is not done, right? I'm still adding on. This is not done. And then of course, number 8, I have more live conversations, and also the closing script is inside the mega level training. Closing script where you see what to say to clients when you're talking to your prospects. And also I teach you what you would like to learn and you want to get educated on and be taught, then all you gotta do is upgrade to the mega level training, one-time fee, and you never gotta worry about the education again. Anytime I add on trainings to it, even if I raise the price, you never have to pay any more money for it. It's a one-time fee, pay for it, get the education for life. And as I add on more and more to it, the value of the training will increase, and you know you got it already. So you just gotta log in and go to this training, watch it, and apply it, and make more money, get more sales, get more leads. Alright, so let's do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Let's do it. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. Let's go out there and take things to a whole new level. We're the 300 to Freedom movement. Gotta get educated. That's the first step. Get educated. Fill yourself up with value so you can share value and dominate the industry. Let's do it. This is John Belcher. Peace.